What is up, y'all? I just wanted to come on here and talk about how you're actually going to lose weight this year. And it goes deeper than calories and getting your steps in and cutting the junk food out. Like, you've heard that a million times, and I think a lot of people make it about the strategy when it's about something so much deeper. And it's very simple. It's really not that complicated. You know, there's a million reasons why it might be challenging for you to lose weight, but the bottom line is if you're not losing weight and you're not consistent and you're always on this yo-yo journey up and down, yeah, you're not eating the best and you are not probably moving enough. You're not doing the things you should be, but why aren't you doing those things? You ever stop and think about that? Like, why can't you be consistent? Why is it so hard for you to stick to anything more than a week or a month? It could be self-worth. You might not think that you're worth it or that everybody else comes first if you're a nurse especially. But a lot of times it's just as simple as you don't have a vision for your life that is compelling enough for you to do whatever it takes. And what I mean by a vision, let's get specific. A vision is who you want to be and the type of life that you want to live at the end of your journey. So let's say you're 250 pounds, you don't like what you see in the mirror, you're depressed, you don't have energy, your joints hurt, you're not healthy, high blood pressure. A vision would not be, I don't want to feel like shit. A lot of people, that's their goal. Like, I just want to get out of pain. I don't want to hate myself anymore. I don't want to be uncomfortable in clothes. I don't want to hate what I see in photos. Like, I'm going to tell you, that'll only take you so far. It'll probably get your first 10 or 20 pounds off. But you need something deeper and you need a vision. And I tell my clients this, you need to think about something that really motivates you when you're laying in bed at night. When you're laying in bed for the 5th year in a row or the 5th month in a row and you're not happy with your life, you need something that is going to pump you up, that is going to excite you, that's going to make you think, wow, what could life be if I actually put in the work and stayed consistent for once in my life? But many people never think that deeply about it. They just think, what's the next diet? Should I cut carbs? Should I do HIIT workouts? Oh, my hormones are off. Stop worrying about that. I'll help you deal with that. That's important, and I'll give you the plan. The plan is the least of your problems. You need a vision, and you need it so compelling that you will show up every day and do the work. It doesn't mean you're going to be perfect, but you'll show up. You'll start your journey for one. So if you've been pushing it off and throwing it under the rug and saying, oh, next week, next year, you start today. And if you've already started and you keep failing, it's going to help you stay on the track. Because you have something that is worth fighting for. You haven't lived unless you have something to die for. That's a little deeper maybe than the scope of this video, but essentially what that means is you need some type of dream that gets you alive, that makes you feel alive, that makes you get excited and inspired to go after it. Because so many people are trying to change out of a place of, I hate what I look like. I don't want to look in the mirror. My spouse doesn't look at me. I don't have energy. No. And I know you might feel that. Like, that's valid. It's valid to feel those things. And I don't like that for you. I hurt for you. But you need to think about what you want out of life, who you want to be. Like, if you're 250 and you want to be 175, think about that version of yourself. Like, think about putting on those clothes. Close your eyes. Think about it. It's not too woo-woo. This is something everybody should do. Literally pinpoint your vision down to your exact version of yourself, down to every detail that you want to be. I want to be 175 pounds. I want to be a size 7. I don't even know if that's good or bad, but you know what I mean. I want to fit in these jeans. I want to go on this trip and take these photos. I want to go out to the Cheesecake Factory and not feel bad about eating the bread. I want to get away with it. I want to cheat the system. I want to have my cake and eat it too. I want to look in the mirror and be proud of who I am, not ashamed. I want to feel sexy again. I want to wear the bikini, and I know my husband, my boyfriend, he can't deny me. I'm getting deep. I'm getting real with you because this is what you need to think about. I don't care if you're 55 or you're 25. These are the things you need to think about, because if you don't think this deeply, you are going to go to your grave and you're not going to change. You'll try to, You'll lose 5 or 10 pounds. You'll go on keto and do a little fad here and there. You do a 21-day challenge. You'll go on Ozempic. You'll do Nutrisystem. You'll do Optavia. But like, you're never going to really change. Because let's be honest, where you are now versus where you want to be, it's a big gap. It's called the gap of desire. And so let's say you're 225 now. You really want to be 125. You say you want to be under 200, but you're just settling. And because you're afraid subconsciously that you can't get down to that 150. If you're 225, you really want to be 150. I'm not projecting. I'm just saying a lot of people, they tell me a goal weight and they're like, oh, I'm 225. I want to be like 190. It's like, you'd be happier with 190. But let's be honest. You really want to be 150 like you were in high school, don't you? Like, don't sugarcoat your goals. Like, even if they're scary, I'll help you with that. We'll get there. I'll hold your hand and we'll get there. But like, really think about where you want to be and don't settle because it's realistic. Say, this is where I want to be, damn it. This is where I want to be, non-negotiable. I have one life and I want to be happy. I want to be inspired. I want to be excited. Don't settle. You have one life. You're going to be so upset if you're 225 and you get to 190 and say, that's good enough. Why are we living in a reality that's good enough? Why not? I am so pleased. This could not be better. I have my dream body. I know it's going to take a lot of work. It is. But don't settle. Well, my other necklace says never settle. Literally. It says never settle. And that's my motto because I think that in life it is just too short to say, it's good enough. No, why isn't it amazing? Why don't you want to look in the mirror and be like, I'm freaking sexy. I look incredible. I went to the doctor. My numbers are great. They're not okay. They're great. Let's not settle for existing. Let's thrive. I hope this inspired one person. I really do. But you got to think deeply about who you want to be. And here's what I suggest. Here's an action item. I want you to get a piece of paper. Okay? Let me get this piece of paper for you. I want you to write it down, and I want you to say, my vision. And I want you to write down every single detail about what you want out of your life. Now, it can be everything, but I want you to make it about your physical life. You can do it about other areas too. That's a great thing. But I want you to say, let's say you're 250 and you want to be 150 pounds. Put 150. Size 8. Go on that trip. Take the photos. Look and feel sexy. Like, you need something where you like look at it and you're writing it down and you're like, I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. It can't be, that'd be nice. No. It needs to be like, I'm pumped. Because if you're not pumped, then what are we doing? Don't even try. Because if you're not pumped, you're gonna quit. Or you're not gonna start. You're either not gonna start and if you're 55, you'll be 65 with the same goal. You'll be the same person. You didn't change. And if you are trying something and failing, you're just going to keep trying and failing until you have a vision so compelling that it gets you out of bed in the morning, ready to put in the work and challenge it. Now, once you've created that vision, you probably need a really good plan, especially if you work the night shift, because the night shift is not great for your body. We're not supposed to be eating in the middle of the night. You're not supposed to be up in the middle of the night. Cortisol is up. Belly fat goes up because you're more stressed, because you eat more. It's not like belly fat just magically appears for the night shift. Like, that's bullshit. And I'm not trying to tell you that. It's that you get more stressed, you don't sleep as well, you have more cravings, you eat more, and then you have more belly fat because you eat more. And you need to have a strategy to combat that. So that's what I and Coach Anna and Coach Jen can help you with on the night shift. We will give you the plan and we will hold you accountable every single day. Because what you need is 2 things to succeed. Well, once you have the vision, you need 2 things to succeed, guaranteed. And this is not a pitch. I want someone to resonate with this. If you resonate, there's going to be a link down below to book a call. But number 1, once you have the vision, is you need a really good plan. A plan that does 2 things. 1, it works. If you actually follow the plan, the scale goes down, the inches go down, the energy goes up, your muscle goes up. Like, it actually works if you do it. That's component A of a good plan. Component B is it needs to be sustainable and enjoyable. Because if it's not sustainable, you're not going to do it. Even if you are motivated to reach that vision and goal for your life, you need to enjoy it, and it needs to be sustainable, and it needs to work. But then what holds this together is accountability. Sorry, the video cut off there, but what holds this together is accountability and support. And so accountability is when you have someone in your corner cheering you on and making sure you do what you say you're going to do, because a lot of times we'll lie to ourselves, and when we're not accountable, we just won't be as consistent. That's just that's a flaw in us that we benefit from someone kind of looking over our shoulder and making sure we're doing the right thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just something to know about ourselves. We love accountability. We thrive on it. You probably had a time in your life where you had a coach or a trainer or a workout buddy that held you accountable. And if you didn't have that person, you wouldn't have been as consistent. Can you relate with that? So when you have someone in your corner texting you, calling you, getting on weekly calls, answering your questions, it makes all the difference for your consistency. And then once you have support, which is a separate thing, support is, I had a tough day, I want to binge. Can you give me a call and help me through this? How much protein should I be getting? Like what are some high protein foods that would be good for me? Or, I'm going out to eat this weekend and I don't know what to get. Like, what should I eat? We'll help you with that. That's the support aspect. So you have support and accountability and a plan that works, backed by a 30-pound weight loss guarantee. You tell me, does that seem like a recipe for success? Absolutely. That's why I stand behind it. That's why I'm so passionate about it. We've helped hundreds, if not thousands now, of night shift workers, a lot of nurses, help them transform their life. Disclaimer, if you want a quick fix, not for you. And you have to put in the work, and you only get results if you stay consistent and you stay accountable, because accountability is a two-way street. If I text you every day, and I'm there for you every day, but you ghost me and you text me once a week, do you think that's going to work? No. You have to be ready to get that accountability and ready to give it back. And if you are, I would love to help you. There's going to be a link down below. Click the link. You're going to connect with one of our coaches. I'll be part of the process if you do come on board, but Coach Jen or Coach Anna will speak with you on a short, casual call. No pressure. Just to see if it resonates with you. Bare minimum, you get some really good advice to be on your way. We just want to help you out, honestly. And if it resonates with you, book a call and we'll talk with you. And so that call is basically an introduction call. If it resonates with you, great. We'll take the next step, do a longer call, see if the program's the right fit for you. If you don't resonate on the 10-minute call, that's totally cool. Walk away with tons of value. Love to send you some free resources to be on your way, because our goal is we either help you transform your life, or we give you tips along the way to do it yourself, or free resources, so that maybe eventually you come back and work with us. But even if you don't, that's fine, because the world's abundant. I don't need to work with you. I just hope that there's one person behind a screen right now being like, that was a really good video. That was good. That made my day. That inspired me. I want to go write down my vision board. I want one person to feel that way. And if you feel that way, I'm so pumped for you. Let's go. Write down the vision board. If you need help with that, getting to the next level, being accountable, and getting the 30 pounds off so that you can live your dream life, you can look good in the bikini, you can feel confident again. I'm saying all the positive things, not I don't want to feel like shit anymore, or I don't want to be in pain anymore. If that's you, probably not the best fit for our program. We want people who are positive, and I want you to be a positive thinker. But if you want to transform your life, look and feel amazing again, be thriving, but you need that push, that kick in the ass, to be frank, to get to the next level, click the link below, schedule a call, no pressure. Until next time, hope you have a great day and hope this was valuable.